Okay, so I'm here with Peter from Wizid. G'day, Peter.
Hi Nick.
Tell us a bit about Wizid.
Well, Wizid began essentially as a home business back in 1997. I was looking for a change of career, and previously I'd been in the medical supply game, and while in that game I came across identification bracelets. So it was really just a spin-off from the hospital ID bands that started the business.
And so you moved from a home-based business to an office-based business, so that's a bit different to how a lot of the businesses work, isn't it?
Well, it's actually been a few home-based offices, because to be where we are now, and we're in the Tuggerah Business Park, and we've got an office warehouse complex here. Essentially there have been 3 steps, and through being at home, and also another warehouse prior to coming here.
And so I've spoken to a few of the staff today, and it just seems like a nice working environment. Is that something that you try to do on purpose, or do you feel that it's just the people that work for you create that kind of environment?
Absolutely. Look, what we're looking for is a happy environment here, and I'm very fortunate that we've chosen well. And one thing that I feel like to say with confidence is that people actually do enjoy coming to work here. It's not always easy, but no business ever is. But the overall environment is very positive, and I think while you're here, you'll hear a lot of people laughing and carrying on, but also getting the work done.
And it does make a big difference to the working environment, and it must make a big difference to you too, to be able to have a happy staff.
Sure.
Does it make your job a lot easier as well?
It does. It's actually a delight sometimes, and there's a lot of interaction between everyone that's here, so we get on well, and it's just a great team.
So you were saying before to me that you have supplied tickets and wristbands and different things all over the country. Is there a particular industry or a particular niche that you work in more than anything else?
No, not essentially in terms of products. Yes, wristbands. That was the core product when the business began, and that is still our main business. But yes, we have expanded into other areas, and also the wristbands have changed so much over the time. When I first started the business, your basic plastic wristbands were the dominant band. Now they look similar to a hospital style wristband, but could be imprinted with your logo, message, what have you. Now over time that has changed to a Tyvek wristband, which is an extremely tough waterproof material that has an adhesive closure rather than a clip style fastener. Now first of all, that was the 25mm width. Now the major product is the 19mm width. So it's become a price issue, and we're seeing people that they just want a better bang for their buck. Yep. But also with the wristbands as well, it's changed dramatically in the last few years, with photo quality images being able to be put on the wristbands, barcodes, variable information, and there's a lot of demand for that. Now that can be married up with access control systems, and we're in the process of finalising access control so that we can scan the wristbands. We're capturing data, we're making reports available for event organisers. We're supplementing that with e-ticketing and e-registration, building web portals for people so that they can actually sell tickets and register online, and it looks as though they're doing all the work when in fact, okay, we're in the background creating all that.
Yep.
But if the events do need something physical, such as a wristband, where it's identification at a glance, so that a security guard can have a look and say from across the room or 20 metres away, see, yes, that person has a wristband, they're entitled to be where they are. So it's a whole heap of things that have come together, and we've tried to expand our thinking so that we're meeting the market requirements.
And just on that sort of expanding your thinking, I've been surprised since I've been here to find how technology has, it changes so quickly in this kind of environment, and so much of your business is really techie. Has that been a challenge for you to keep up with and change the way that you think in that way?
Oh, absolutely. With the competition, there are so many different ways to approach an event organiser. And we have developed a system that we're comfortable with and we know it works. So it's there are so many things out there that are actually on the web that are web related. Sending the SMS text is just a simple form, sending barcodes to phones, and some event organisers want that. It's just
everything changes so quickly, doesn't it?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It really is. There are a lot of options, but what we're looking to do is provide a full option, so that if somebody came to us and said, "Look, I'm thinking of planning an event. What can you do for us?" Well, okay, we can do everything from their website all the way through now, providing the identification. They can sell their tickets online. We can verify that information that okay, that person is entitled to entry,
yep,
or whatever other yep, entitlements it could be. It could be a marquee where food and grog is put on. Well, you don't want any freeloaders getting in there because it's a pretty expensive exercise.
Yep.
So you're helping to control your costs. What we do isn't just identification; it can be security and access all rolled into the one package. Okay. But in terms of technology, there are so many different ways to skin a cat, but we offer a good, complete, compact system.
So my two favourite questions to small business owners: what's the first is a little bit negative, I guess, but what is the biggest challenge as a small business owner with a staff of 10 or 12? What's your biggest challenge?
Wow.
Apart from doing these videos.
Look, to me, it's always about getting to the end user, getting to the customers, finding the right people. We have a lot of competition across the board in our range of products. There is no company that is doing exactly what we're doing, and we're not doing exactly the same as everyone else. So everyone is offering different solutions. So it's trying to sell that story to as many people as you can, and make a dollar doing it.
Mm-hmm. And so the upside then, go from the negative to the positive. What's the best part about being a small business owner?
Well, the fact that you have control yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the delights of prior to starting up this business. It got to the stage where I just wasn't enjoying what I was doing. I was dealing with company directors that really they weren't really interested in how you achieve things or how difficult things were. It was a small company, but the support wasn't there. And you don't go looking for pats on the back all the time, or at least I don't. But you would like the occasional bit of recognition that people do realise, hey, what you've achieved isn't easy. Yeah. And any small business knows that nothing's handed to you on a plate.
I think that's a pretty similar story to what a lot of small business owners say, that autonomy and being able to recognise other people the way that you would like to have been recognised.
Well, in fact, I think that's a reflection of the staff that I have here, that it is a pleasant environment and they are great people. And I do try and acknowledge the things that they've done well, and I think as a result of that, it becomes ongoing, that they enjoy it, and they're also being recognised at the same time.
Yeah. All right, Peter, thank you very much for your time, mate.
Good on you, Nick. It's been interesting.